It's another episode of Attack on Titan, where we see alliances have been formed, with Flock and his Jaegerists taking full control of the city and the inner wall. It looks like it's up to the leftovers of the Eldian Empire and those from Marley to band together to stop Eren from committing unspeakable atrocities. Will this ragtag team succeed? Let's find out. My house will be in a prime interior neighborhood. Night and day I'll sip on the finest liquor. I don't care what anyone says. My wife, kids, and even my grandkids deserve a bit of the good life too. Is he thinking of Mikasa? He is. Oh, that's a nice city. Sean, it's me. Wake the fuck up. I'm waiting outside. I didn't notice that. I didn't hear anything. Don't go. Don't think. If I stay put, the prime spot in the interior is mine. If I stay. It's not that simple, John. You have too much of a conscience, buddy. Thanks for coming, John. Mikasa filled me in on the situation. Sorry I wasn't around. You've done well given the circumstances, you two. Levi's in bad shape, but alive. He won't be fighting anytime soon. We've joined forces with some stragglers from Marley, including the Cart Titan, all to stop Eren. Cheetah's side is wrong. How will you stop him? First, we need more allies. Our options depend on who we can get, but we can't do anything without you guys and more of the Nine. The old military is falling apart, so I'm no longer your superior, but I'm asking. I'll do it. I won't let Eren kill any more than he already has. I have to stop him, even if he's doing it to protect us in the island. That's right, Mikasa. Supposing that we make Eren stop, what then? He only has the Founding Titan for 4 more years. What will happen after that? If we continue to be target of the world's hatred for years to come, stopping Eren means our island will be destroyed. The way I see it, Marley thinks we'll use the rumbling as soon as we're attacked. I think they'll leave us alone, at least for the time being. They'll be deterred. If we don't destroy the island for good, who knows when they'll destroy us. It'll stir up the world more than Willie Tilbur's speech. You're probably right, but it should buy the island at least a few more years. We've already wasted years looking for answers, and it's got us nowhere. That's why Eren decided to. Genocide is wrong. I'll be damned before we justify it somehow. Exactly. Sorry for raising my voice. John's right. My dumb wishful thinking forced Eren to do this, and despite my yapping, I ran away from the problem, wanting to forget everything, just wanting to live, but I'm still commander of the Scouts. It feels like those who gave their hearts for humanity's freedom are watching me. Most of them died without even knowing humanity existed outside the walls. Yet, I'm sure none of them would be so self-centered as to say, as long as the island has freedom, that's all that matters. Our only chance to stop the slaughter is now. God. Oof. I might start crying. God, look at all those people. Oh no. Aren't you? I'm forever a scout. Night of the end, Dad. Potatoes. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Want to stop glaring at each other and lend me a hand? Sharing a meal with enemies of war, huh? I'm curious. What changed your mind? If you let Eren succeed, you'll get your ideal world, a paradise for island devils. We would have stopped Eren and Zeke from coming into contact had you guys not helped them. Already explained, General. We don't wish for genocide. Otherwise, we wouldn't be hiding in the forest making stew. Finally found a sense of justice, huh? Justice? You want to talk to us about justice? You think we're devils for fighting off the Titans you sent? Listen, we fought our asses off because we didn't want to get eaten alive. Does that sound like devils to you, buddy? Yeah, you seem like devils to me. The threat of paradise came true and now the world's in danger. This is where all your fighting got you, am I wrong? If not for the wall falling and Eren having to see his mother get eaten alive, you wouldn't have done this. You made him use the rumbling. You want to talk history, do you? You know that Marley was tyrannizing and devastated by Eldia first, right? Still playing the victim after 2,000 years? It's like I'm talking to children. The island's suffering is joke compared to 2,000 years of tragic history. Excuse me. Come on, that's enough. It's silly to talk about the past when none of us were there. John, the General has trouble understanding us. We're weird devils who would give up our paradise to help the very world that wants to exterminate us. For a few months, we lived in the outside world. world. We can't go back to being ignorant island devils. So, can you kill him? Can you kill Aaron? That's a tough ask. There are other ways to stop him. I figured you'd say that. What then? Talk him out of it? You think you can change the mind of someone slaughtering humanity? You won't know unless we talk to him. Let's say you can't convince him and he won't stop the rumbling. What then? Can't answer because you can't think of him as an enemy. I knew it. If the rest of us from Marley try to kill Aaron, you guys will end up fighting us to protect him. Guaranteed. Isn't that right, Mikasa? You can't even imagine anything being more important to you than Aaron. So you want to get rid of me? Jesus. I understand that feeling. I want to stop Aaron for one reason. So my father and Marley doesn't die. That's why I need your help. If you can change Aaron's mind, all the better. But until you try, we shouldn't be fighting. Just giving her something to think about. Fine. Alright. The stew's ready, so let's eat. There's much corn in that stew. You with resting horses is 5 hours support. According to Kermi and Azabito, a flying boat to observe the rumbling is there. That's how we get near the founding titan. Go figure. The Azumabito went behind our backs. The problem is locating the founding titan. We only have so much fuel. Right, that's why we captured her. Where is Jaeger headed to first? I don't know. And if I did, why would I tell you? You taught Jaeger everything about the mainland. He likely planned out the rumbling beforehand. You must know something, bastard. Huh? Why should I cooperate with you Marleyan bastards? Because your life depends on it. There's no use. She wants to die. Weren't you fighting Marley to save your homeland? Don't you care if it gets crushed, Elena? She doesn't. I'll tell you why. Because she's a Marleyan bastard too. You sure got the better of us in Liberia, Elena. Looking into your background was quite a shock. Though an ordinary Marleyan. Ever since you met Zeke, you pretended to be from a country annexed by Marley. Disappointed with Marley, you built your own story. A fairy tale about saving the world with your prince. Piling on the lies to carve your place in history. Your passion is to be admired. Save the world. Are there any words more sweet and enticing? The noble deeds of saving millions whispered to your heart. You gobbled it up as if to wash down the taste of hate. That's what I see looking at all of you. Damn. Shall I jog your memories a bit? Hanji Stew! What the fuck? Reiner Brown. Just how many Eldians were eaten by Titans because you broke down the wall? Oh god. Annie Leonhardt. You've killed quite a few scouts yourself, not to mention all the civilians you crushed in Sohas. As for the Paradise Islanders, to think such sensible person would wreak such havoc on the port, Armin. If you include all the civilians, you've built a mountain of corpses. Oh god. Let's not forget everyone's heroic acts in Liberia, especially John. You courageously fired a thunder spear at Falco while aiming at the cart titan. Also, Gabby over here was the one who shot and killed Sasha. Sasha was such a sweet girl. Even I was saddened. But you all had been together like a family since you were cadet. Your grief must be immense. Good, Hanji. Got any more? Yeah, there's plenty left. Thanks, Yelena. You want to get it all out in the open so we can sort things out, right? It's a shame you blew your buddy's head off for your failed fantasy. It's a shame you've got a death wish now, but how thoughtful of you. Huh? I almost forgot. What was the name of your friend that you mentioned to me before? Oh, right. Marco. You said that Annie was somehow involved in his death, right? God. Have you asked Annie about the truth behind his death? Oof. I took Marco's ODM gear away from him. That's why I titanate. He was just following my orders. Marco overheard a secret conversation between Bertolt and me, fearing he knew my identity. I figured the best way to keep Marco quiet was for a titan to eat him. So after I knocked him onto the roof and held him down, I had Annie remove his ODM gear. Since Marco couldn't go anywhere, he was eaten. Shit. Did Marco say anything at the end? We haven't even talked this through. Yeah. That's right, we've barely tried to talk. That's why we're still trying to put each other in the ground. It's not too late to start. Here we are talking to each other. When before, we would have been at each other's throats. Could anyone have imagined we'd be eating together around a fire? As I watched it happen, I wondered why Marco was being eaten by a titan. Overcome by anger, I thought, how dare you eat Marco, and killed it. Enough. The guilt messed with your head. Don't forgive me. I'm truly worthless. That's enough. I'm sorry. Oh god. Hey John, quit it. Cut it out. Gabby, I'm sorry. We want to wipe out everyone living on Paradise Island. island in hopes that the world would forgive us. We wanted to wipe this island, the devil, to be wiped out. And now, her mom, dad, and everyone in Liberia will be wiped out. I'm sorry. I know it's absurdly shameless of me to ask, but we need your help, please. I'm begging you to help us, please. Let's stop the rumbling together. Please, let go. Where are you going, Jen? What about your seconds? Oh god, it's no use. You left me, yeah. So damn noisy. Oof. Get up, it's time to leave. You gonna help us? Of course, yeah. Hey, get your ass up, Reiner. Your injuries healed a long time ago. Gabby, sorry for kicking you. You okay? Yeah, it's okay. I'm fine. I see. Reiner, I'm not apologizing to you. Yeah, that's fine. And me? It's the cart. It's the port. It's occupied by the Jaegerists. They must have used the locomotive. There are a bunch of soldiers with anti-Titan gear on standby. Flock has the Azumabito hostage. The end? Damn, this episode flew by. Like, shit. There was limited animation. They barely showed anyone. I was watching throughout this entire thing. You saw that, but I was paying close attention because I'm just like, they're barely showing any of the characters. They're mostly showing a lot of the scenery. And you're barely seeing certain people's mouths move. They saved a shit ton on this episode. But of course they did. It made a lot of sense. It's just like, it's talking. You could save money on this episode. Put it towards another episode. This is how you cut corners. Because it's all about the discussion. Preview. To save the world, they must stop Eren. Though determined to do so, old allies stand in their way. Next episode. Traitor. Traitor! Because of old Jakopod, who's based on John Boyega, I immediately thought of Star Wars Episode 7 with the one stormtrooper. It's just like, traitor! Oh man. But there was so much tension in this. But you had to have this. To just have all of them just up and work together after everything they've been through? No. Yada, 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 yada. They couldn't just do that and be okay. Like, there's too many grievances, there are too many problems, too many issues, and too much to be mad about. Hell, it's like, I wouldn't be surprised if Levi wanted to kick the shit out of Annie. I wouldn't be surprised if Reiner wanted to kick the shit out of Armin. Wouldn't be surprised if Connie wanted to beat the shit out of Gabby. Like, it's just, at what point does it stop? Well, the only reason why, honestly, Jean went after Reiner is because he wouldn't shut up about it. But he was just so consumed with his own guilt. It's just like, look, you seem to want me to kick your ass, so I'm just gonna kick your ass. I know you'll heal from it. I love that little moment. Magath is the only person who has no Titan DNA whatsoever. But I love that he sees Gabby just so utterly heartbroken, and he's just like realizing it. It's like that most human moment possible. And then again, he's worked with these, Eldians, and stuff. He knows them. Despite how much he would love to just dismiss it, he's seeing the humanity, seeing the kindness, seeing the heartbreak. He can't not see them as people in this instant. And that's the thing too. So many people were just like, why are they trying to stop Eren? Hanji should know better. But it's just like, no, Hanji understands that, they stop Eren, they're fucked. But no, they didn't sign up for the Scout Regiment to be the cause of millions of people's deaths, the deaths of billions. No, you don't sign up for a soldier wanting to do that. Even the people who dropped the atomic bombs were just utterly horrified and mortified by what they had done. Normal good people do not participate in the wiping out of a multitude of people and just feel okay about that. You either have to not see those people as people, or you have to basically live with that on your conscience, and most people can't. Like, when good people are forced to do that kind of stuff, they can't live with themselves after that. That's why you form an us versus them mentality. Because if you just think of them as a them, that thing over there, you can do whatever the fuck you want. But the moment you start seeing those other people as people you're wiping out, lives you're snuffing out, people no different than anyone around you, anyone in your family, how do you live with yourself after that? I don't think I could. I damn well couldn't. Fuck. It'd just be like, yeah, if I have to do it, you put me with the detonator, like right next to the bomb. Let me just go out in the process, because at that point, no, I could not live with myself. It's a lot to think about, but tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. How do you feel about all that was said around the campfire? Could you sit with people who have done unspeakable atrocities and see them as a fellow human? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you like this video, feel free to subscribe for more, or don't. I ain't your daddy, but I still love you like one. Until next time, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.